And so there was a woman sitting with her on the opposite, diagonally across from her, in a table setting of four. And so, so I sit down and of course I say, my buta, which is good morning, good morning. She said, good morning. I said, okay, how are you? Bui pa that. She laughed like this. And so, so she asked me, where are you from? And then I say, your husband, I said, where's your husband? He let you come shopping? She said, he's home. I said, your husband let you go shopping by yourself? Brave man, like that. And so then she asks me, about, my wife, I said, this is, my wife Mia right here. She asked me, where's your wife from? She's from Valencia. So I said, Valencia. And then now she's talking to Mia. And now they starting a conversation. And now they're talking. Me, I'm invisible now because now they, yabba dabba, what? You know what I'm saying? now they're talking. And, I started thinking that, why is it so hard for people to talk to one another? If you're sitting at a table that close to someone, why not say hello? And anyway, so when I walked out and I asked Mia, Luna, move, get out of here. Oh, she go at this table. What yeah, you better break, bitch. Like when I asked her, how long? Well, you said they've been sitting there for a while. I said, well, why don't you talk to her? You two seem to have a lot in common, and it amazes me. It amazes me how you miss that opportunity to meet someone who you may have something in common with. I don't care if it's a guy or girl. Just communicate. Just talk to one another. It always bothered me in the United States whenever I run into brothers and what they want to talk about. They want to talk about crime. They want to talk about who they got over. They want to talk about who they want to block or who they just robbed, or what kind of scheme they got going on. And then, I usually fade away because, I can't partake in that conversation. I don't know why we can't talk about our families. I don't know why we can't talk about our grandmother. I don't know why we can't talk about what's really going on with us. How's your grandmother's arthritis? She still doing okay? How's your auntie? When was the last time you visit your folks in the South? I don't know why we can't get past that initial stigma or having to be, tough or had to be, open with one another. It's funny because in the Philippines, if someone says, where you going? You tell them, I'm going here. I'm going here, and you're telling the truth. Where you going? What are you doing? But in the United States, if someone says, where you going? Say, what the fuck you mean where I'm going? It's none of your business where I'm going. I go where I want to go. And you see, you got this wall up when someone wants to ask you something personal or get personal with you. It's one of those type of things. So anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed that blog, Bob Willow. Okay, this next comment is by Chedo well, he says CHIDOZIEEGABUNA8. I do see bun in there. Okay, must be a new subscriber, so thank you for coming along, or a new listener. Thank you for watching. Hope you do subscribe. And he says, great story. Enjoyed it. Enjoy it. Okay, so I'm glad you enjoyed the story. It's for you. Really, it's all for you. And thank you once again for visiting my channel. Okay, that's it on that one. So we're going to look at the next one. It says this next one is hold on. It says, you want to save? Try this. This was my method on saving money. For those of you who know, when I talked about savings, so let's see what some of my comments had to say about this. This is Sir Stoic. I don't know why I feel like always snapping to attention when I say your name, Sir Stoic. It says, my wife is always talking about the conversation, the con, the con, the conversation rate when we visit. I always say, I don't care. I want my money. LOL. She likes to go to a specific place to convert the money. Okay. Conversion. That's what I mean. My wife is always talking about the conversion rate when we visit. I always say, I don't care. I want my money. So Stoic, I'm with you. I couldn't give 2 cents about if I make an extra 4 pesos or extra 6 pesos because of conversion rate. But a lot of people do. A lot of people, are so obsessed with the conversion rate, or maybe they think they're part of the system. I don't know, whatever it is. But I'm like you, man. I don't care what the conversion rate. Just give me my money. You know what I'm saying? I asked a woman in the bank. I asked her, so Stoic. I said, look, is there a difference in the rates when if I transfer my money U.S. here in the bank, and then if it's transferred here in Filipino pesos? Because when I'm transferring my money, it asks me Philippine. I said yes, and it tells me, okay, you have 100 and something thousand Filipino pesos. So anyway, or if I transfer it in U.S. dollars. Now, one other reason why I would like to transfer it into U.S. dollars, because I like to see the U.S. dollar, just to see it. It's been so long. So anyway, she said, yeah, there is a difference. There is an amount, but the amount is, it's. I have one friend. He has his money transferred into dollars, and then as soon as he gets it, he takes it and goes to another bank and transfer it into Filipino pesos because of the rate. And that just seems like it'd be a whole lot of work to me when you could just give me my money and I'm happy as a lark. I see it. So Stoic, I'm with you. As far as that's concerned. Okay, this is from Capital One. Capital One. No. Capital One. That's the name of a bank in the U.S. Capital One. Okay. It says, hey, Gerard, thanks for the advice. Do you have more videos from the States? I've been subscribed for a while. First time listen. Okay, first time listener. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad you like that advice as far as savings. It's a good advice, because the advice was, whatever money you say you save, you actually physically take that money, wrap it up in a receipt, tape it, and drop it into a bank. And that way, if you do need money, or if you do want to do something, you can actually use your savings. You can actually see your savings, because this mythical, beast out there that's telling you that you save money, but you don't see the money you save. So anyway, I figured a way to do it where I actually see my savings, and I had a lot of fun with it too. So maybe you will too. Yes, I have a lot of videos from the States. Let me tell you a couple of the video platforms I have. I have SGIB Mag / the G Spot on TV. That's S as in Sam, G as in George, I as in India, B as in Bravo, Mag, MAG, on / TV. And when you go to that one, you see a lot of my interviews that what I've done with celebrities and all that stuff on there. So you get a kick out of those. Also, I have another one called SGIB Magazine. That's MAG Magazine, and you'll see videos there. I also have Filipino Soul Magazine, which is Filipino, FILIPINO, Soul, SOUL Magazine videos. So you see a whole lot of earlier videos that I have done in the Philippines. Now, these video platforms I gave you are ones that I had no idea what monetization is. No idea or anything. I'm just clicking buttons. and just posting videos. So yeah, so if you want to get a good idea of some of the many superstars I've interviewed, or some of the things I've gotten myself into, I got interviews there with the stylistics, or Timothy Will. I mean, just a lot, of videos of my travel as a photographer, because that's where I'm a photographer, and who outgrown his boxing and gotten the videos and all that stuff. So yeah, so to answer your question, yeah, there are other ones. And it says, I've been subscribed for a while, first time commenting. Well, Capital One, thank you very much. I really appreciate your comment. And as you see, often the time when I do my calling all comments, I like to give you guys a little plug, a little shout out. Somebody told me, Gerard, that's the best part of your video, because you give shout outs to your comments. I said, yeah, well, if there's anything else I can do, but I enjoy doing this. I wish I could answer more of them, typing, but like I said, I'm going to get to that